everyone, my name is Sukhip and I'm going to be your host for today. Our special guest for today is Manuel, an incoming senior for this new academic year at Google School. He is here to share with all of us about his achievement and his engagement with TYCA over the last 6 months. So let's meet him together. Good afternoon, Munan. How are you doing today?
Good afternoon, teacher. I'm doing great.
So before jumping into your achievement and engagement over the last 6 months, could you please introduce yourself to everyone here?
Hello, my name is Monan and I'm currently doing my final years at Go Global School.
Awesome. So people here might also want to know about TYCA. So can you give us a little bit about TYCA background, like who hosted, who can apply and through what network?
Okay, so TYCA is a program where the aim is to create a network of young ASEAN leaders who have the ideas to create a peaceful and harmonious society. And those, the people who can apply to this program are high school students within ASEAN countries. And it's hosted by the Japanese alumni of Cambodia.
Yes,
yeah,
definitely. So the Japanese alumni for Cambodia are the one who hosted for those who apply from Cambodia, and for those who like applying through different countries in Southeast Asia, then they have to go through the same kind of network.
Yep.
So going off that, I want you to tell us the process that you're going through while you're applying for TYCA.
Okay, so the process is kind of tedious. So first of all, you have to find their application form, of course, the entry form. So if you're interested, you can fill out the form, which includes some of your personal information, and then there's, you might have to answer why you're interested in this program. And then once your application form has been seen, you will have to do 2 essays. One of which is about your future goals and plan, and the other one is based on the theme of the during your period of applying. Yeah. And afterwards, after submitting your essay, if you do get passed, you will have to undergo an interview round. Yeah, and that would be your final stage. Yeah.
So throughout the interview round, like who did you get a chance to like interview with, and after that, is there any transition between like interview to like being the representative of TYCA for Cambodia?
You're mostly on your own from the beginning until the essay part, but once you got to the interview round, you will get the chance to have a one-on-one session with the people working
JYCA?
Yeah, JAC,
GCA,
the people in JAC. They will be asking you questions about what you've written in your essay. And then once you got through the interview, they will be working along. They will be working by your side personally to help edit your essay. Yeah.
Awesome. So going after that throughout the process and whatsoever, like how did you feel while waiting for each process result? Like after you submit your application, how is like the waiting portion of it feel for you?
So honestly, I did not have a high expectation when I filled in my form and did my essay, but I still had hope. I didn't completely give up on it. I was hoping I got through. And the first thing that got me excited was that I got emailed by TYCA that I got shortlisted. And at the time I was very happy, but I still had to go through the interview round, which was very nerve-wracking. And I remember during that day, during the interview day, I was sweating I was really nervous. But then after the interview, I felt a sense of relief. I felt like I did okay during the interview. Yeah. And then a couple of weeks later, I got a phone call from TYCA congratulating me that I passed and I was the representative of Cambodia.
Yes, that was awesome. So yes, after you got selected to be TYCA for Volume 7, obviously they've been like doing a lot, like a few series for you, like got to apply.
Yeah.
And I did see how happy you were when you got like selected. So after being one of the TYCA scholar from Cambodia, which like there's another one person from other school within Cambodia that represent Cambodia too, you were required to attend the online sessions. Unfortunately, not really in Japan, through Zoom call. So how frequently were the sessions?
So in total there was about 6 sessions, so 6 meetings, but it was held once every month. So yeah, we had to do 1 meeting every month, and usually it's at the end of the month, so around the 20th. Yeah.
The 20 years.
Yeah.
Okay. So like in those sessions or online session, what do you require to do? Like, is there any like orientation or like group project like those?
Okay, so the first day, the first meeting we have is more of a gathering session where we get to know each other, get to know who's gonna give the lecture, get to know the other participants. But then from that day forward onwards, there's 3 intensive lecture. So and during those lecture, there's people, very successful people, from different parts of Japan. They will be giving lectures, and then we will have to do, workshop as groups, and during those sessions, we get to do a lot of fun activities with, other people. So it was really fun for me.
So like, did you get chance to work in groups of like with other people from different Southeast Asian countries, like different culture, different names, different background?
During TYCA, there were a total of four groups. So Team T, Team Y, Team C, and Team A. I was a part of Team A, and the members of my team, there were Laos, Philippines, me, Cambodian, Thailand, and 2 students from Japan. Yeah.
And like within those people that you work with, you have to do like different team play for different parts to like gather like information data to propose at the end of like the session, right?
Normally during each session, there's one main project they want us to do, like one main activity they want us to do. So it's more of a build up to the last day, which is day 5. Is the presentation day where each team will present their final project on how they tackle world issues and stuff like that. Yeah.
Awesome. So obviously, like I heard from you that you were the last Cambodian high school student to represent Cambodia to like the end of the session, since one of your co-representative have some busy schedule to like attend. So how do you feel about this?
Well, to be honest, I did not. I didn't even know the other representative got removed, or like she had a tight schedule, so they decided to no longer have her name in TYCA. But when I received the email, I was kind of shocked, and at the same time, I was kind of excited but scared at the same time, because I'm the only Cambodian left. It started with 2, and now there's 1 left, me. But I kept pushing, and yeah. got to the end of it.
So it's like a journey of you like started with two, like from Go Global School, you start with like one other person who applied for the applications, and then obviously you got through, and then that one person's like did not, and then you got to do like the two people representing Cambodia, and then you got to the last. It's great. So how do they celebrate your success, since you are not really like there in Japan to do it, but like online?
Normally they would do it, you would get the chance to go to Japan, but sadly mine was during COVID, so we had to do it online. But during the end of the program, each team were giving their presentation, and then after the presentation, the TYCA team, they would have a slideshow with all our names and team and our project, and they would announce each team and giving awards, virtual awards to us. Yeah.
Yes, and like later on they like mail them. To
Later on they mail us the actual award, or certificate.
So this might be like tough question for you of all the process and everything that you've been described so far. But why do you think you got selected at the first place? Like why you and not other applicants?
Okay, so the main, I think that the reason why I got selected was because during my period of applying, their theme was kind of based on they were looking for someone who have like a big interest in technology, and also someone who had ideas or like a plan on solving global issue regarding like the SDGs goal. So I was kind of one of them. During COVID, I had built a pretty large interest in coding and text, more on the tech side. So it was kind of fitted for me. And also I also had ideas about some problems that we have in Cambodia, which is the quality of education, SDGs number 4. Number 4. So I kind of put them together into my essay, and I guess I got selected.
I mean, you have to be stand out to be selected, so congrats on that. Through all of these, would you recommend your junior or your senior to apply for this program?
I would definitely recommend all my juniors and all those who are interested in working with people from other countries on how to create a peaceful and harmonious societies.
And also if they want to do like connection with different Southeast Asian countries too, right? Alright, so this one's for you. Like, would you reapply for this year program, since I heard that it's already open for the Volume 8 applications, and this time around it's not online session anymore, it's actually in Japan for a week. So would you reconsider applying?
Of course I would. During my time it was COVID, so I had to do it online, which is sad. But now COVID is kind of dive very low, so it's back to actual face-to-face. And just going to Japan is already a major interest for me. I would love to go to Japan, and I would love to reapply and see if I can get the chance to go to Japan and understand more about the culture.
Definitely. But I heard that this year there's only 5 other Asian countries, including Cambodia, applying instead of like the wiring of 10. Which, I mean, you still get to like know other young leader or youth leader all around Southeast Asia, but not specifically all 10. Anyway, so throughout this whole process, like being in the application, being as the Cambodian representative from the high school, like what are the main takeaways for you?
Oh, okay. Well, prior to getting into the program itself, I didn't really have that much of an idea on, global issues. I just had some idea, but it wasn't as broad. But then, going through all the lecture, the workshop, getting to hear all the ideas from my members and other teams, I got to learn new things and understand a bit more about the world and issues around, our neighboring countries. Yeah. Pretty fun experience and a lot of new things I learned. Yeah.
And also you make like friendship for a lifelong time, I hope.
Yeah.
Like if you go into Laos, people in Laos will obviously like there at least someone you know from Laos and the Philippines and Thailand, even though you're not yet to be there yet. And also in Japan too.
Yeah.
Which is like something I have not been making. I wish I can being applied to the program too. And also like lastly for you, any word of encouragement for your senior, for your junior who looking for opportunity to like go abroad or go on an exchange program either online or actual one?
Well, honestly, any program that you can get yourself into is very good for you right now because you're still young, and I think that having all those backgrounds, participating in program, in exchange program, doing social work can provide you a pretty good background for your future. When you're actually applying for a scholarship to go abroad or get into uni or a job, all of these things will be very important for you. It will help you a lot. Yeah. So I encourage everyone watching to take the chance and take the time to find as much of these programs as much as possible. Yeah.
Thank you so much for the advice. And I mean, it's not just the audience, like your junior or your seniors. I'm also taking from it too, like getting involved in different opportunity, not just competitions. Obviously, like being selected to be one, it has to go through a different selections in between here and there. But it obviously give you a chance for you either to try more, like when you get in or not, you keep on trying. I guess like the result will be good for not just you but for everyone to like know who you are, to share different like backgrounds, to share different audience or like action in general, like through ways of engagement, like engaging whether in group work or presenting stuff like those. This is actually one of the best time for me to be able to sit down and talk about the student success like you, Manan. Thank you so much for coming out and share all of this meaningful information with me and everyone here. May you have a great health and also like good luck on your national exam like in the next few months, I guess. So taking Manan as an example, I would encourage everyone who watching this today to go out there and try different opportunities as much as you can and try to put yourself out there, because if you did not put yourself out there, you wouldn't get a chance to know different people, get to learn from different cultures, and at the same time you would not know like all of this process involving application, interview, and the other process in between in order for one person to achieve into different programs. So thank you so much for your time and goodbye.